Hello everyone, and once again welcome to the Pulse Social Weekly News Bulletin. I am your host, Sophie Naisbitt, and I am a trainee sports journalist at Pulse. It's been another busy week for Pulse Social, and as a result we have a whole load of incredible content coming your way very soon. Let's take a look at the headlining stories this week. First up on the list, we have an interview with the charming HILARY Lissenden, who is the head of community sports at the Greater London Authority. She has had an amazing history within England's female boxing community and shares her story with us about what got her into the sport. We also discuss opportunities for women in sports and the problems they often encounter when trying to enter the field as either an athlete or someone seeking a career in other aspects of the sport. It's a really thought-provoking conversation that I hope you all enjoy. We also have a chat with SETH AMOAFO, founder of PASS in Abu Dhabi, about how sport can improve mental health and whether football is inclusive and accessible enough to those who want to get involved. We also discuss what drove him to found PASS and what he has on offer for disabled and female athletes, as well as what advice he'd like to give to those struggling with mental health in terms of sports being an effective way of coping.
When it comes to maybe girls football and people of determination, people with special needs, I think more needs to be done. We're at PASS, we're one of the few companies that put great significance on encouraging girls to play football. We've got girls teams, a girls program, and work with Special Olympics and develop people with people of determination. But I think it'd be good to get more people, more football organisations, more sporting organisations to also think about how they're providing opportunities for girls and for disadvantaged people of determination to be able to play sport. I always say all sport is good sport. Just play sport, just get out and do something, because you learn something that you won't learn by sitting at home watching TV or being on a computer.
Seth has accomplished so much, and PASS has become one of the biggest soccer schools within Abu Dhabi. He is passionate about providing sporting opportunities to children and believes that football and other grassroots sport can do wonders for you if you actively engage with it. In research this week, we take a look at how companies are incentivising sports and exercise to their employees, particularly after the Christmas period when we may have put on the extra few pounds. We speak to various working professionals about their experiences and see what other ways companies can encourage active lifestyles. Stay tuned. So, we have quite the focus on strong, inspirational figures in the sporting field this week. Speaking of which, our podcast with Paralympian Anne Wafula-Strike will soon be released. Anne has a very inspirational story to tell, and we also get her take on issues BAME and disabled athletes continue to face when pursuing sporting opportunities. Anne was the first wheelchair racer to represent Kenya and is a powerful voice for so many. Another podcast to look forward to would definitely be our discussion with sports enthusiast Stephanie Hartley, as she shares with us her incredible story of getting back on the horse after undergoing a hip replacement surgery at just 19 years old, after severely damaging her hip and spine in a sporting accident when she was only 13.
So it brought an end to my sporting career, and I had to pivot in life to kind of become a bit more academic and ended up doing like a master's and stuff. And this is why when I started running last year, it was such a big thing, because I physically was unable to run after I'd initially damaged my hip. I could barely walk, let alone run. And so, it was a really exciting moment when I could actually see my legs moving in the way they were supposed to, that they hadn't done for years and years and years.
Her drive and determination to do the sport and exercise she loves pushed her through 10 grueling years of rehabilitation, and she can finally run again. In our podcast, we chat about her crazy experiences and also BAME and female athletes, along with the prevalent obstacles they still face in terms of participation but also representation. And Stephanie also tells us about the changes that she would still like to see. That's all for the Bulletin this week. I hope you're all looking forward to hearing all these wonderful stories when they come out. Thank you all for listening, and I will see you again next week. Bye!